Hello, boils and ghouls of corpse. It's time to kick the bucket on my Tales from the Crypt rankings with number 93, the aptly titled The Pit.
Malaysian deathmatch? How could you agree to that?
Tough, bodacious babes badgering their buff boy toys to beat each other's brains out in a no-holds-barred pay-per-view extravaganza? Hell yeah! Except... Written and directed by John Harrison, whose biggest claim to fame remains his helming of the Tales from the Dark Side movie, which in turn is often regarded as the unofficial third Creepshow movie, this one sports a brash, ball-busting attitude, but leaves much to be desired in the story department. The bitter rivalry between two former athletes turned mixed martial arts managers fuels this sports-centric tale, and it couldn't be less exciting. The players are willing, with genuine article martial artists Margene Holden and Mark Dacascos playing one half of the duelists, and tough guy Stoney Jackson and Debbie Dunning as their adversaries. Holden's appeared in her fair share of horrors, including two late-period Carpenter flicks, Vampires and Ghosts of Mars, as well as the underrated Silent Night Deadly Night 4, and Albert Pune's outrageous Nemesis, not to mention stunt work on Blade, Speed, the bus that couldn't slow down. And she even returned to the Tales fold for Bordello of Blood. Dacascos, well, I think we all know what he's known for. Oh, besides Iron Chef? He's also in John Wick 3, Double Dragon, the 90s Island of Dr. Moreau, and the Berserk Brotherhood of the Wolf. There, I think that covers it. Stoney Jackson's got the tough guy look down pat, and not only was he a favorite of tough guy director and frequent Tales contributor Walter Hill, but he was often cast as athletes in films like The Fan and Angels in the Outfield. The dude's even in Roller Boogie. His on-screen paramour Debbie Dunning's biggest claim to fame is her stint as the longest-running Tool Time girl on Home Improvement, but let's not forget she was also in Leprechaun 4. You know, the one in space. They're all being goaded on by the baddest mofo in showbiz, legendary performer and Clark Griswold's nemesis in Vegas Vacation, Wayne Newton, to give the bloodthirsty populace what it's salivating for. That's all well and good, but the result is not only bloodless, but the entire episode, even the fight scenes, feel limp and half-hearted, as if Harrison didn't want to try anything more daring or dangerous. What's worse is that two African Americans and a man of Asian descent get significant roles here on a show which seldom featured people of color. The entire episode just flops along until the inevitable twist and underwhelming conclusion. If you're gonna name an episode The Pit on a predominantly horror-based show, maybe don't go for a lame-o sports parody that feels like it should have been on the USA Network. I like my pits with money, Quatermass, a pendulum, or a stuffed, sentient, murderous bear. Tune in next time, Horror Hounds, for the Hex installment in my Tales from the Crypt Rankings.